From the Claudia Crosby Theater in Smith Hall on the Troy campus, this is the 2021 Honors Convocation, recognizing Troy students of the highest academic accomplishment during the 2020-2021 school year. Presiding over the event is Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Lance Tatum.
Originally, I was like walking straight there, but now there's a table here.
Oh, wait, where are you giving the award at?
Like the dean will be like up there, like and the students will come like shake their hand. So I might have to walk around, or should I go? Because when they exit like that.
I don't know. There's really, you know. Yeah, her seat's back right there.
Do you see her?
Yeah, I think I do. I saw her name on one of those placards over here.
Oh, there she is. She sees me looking for her.
Okay.
Oh, I have a question. Okay, originally, when I was going to give the awards, I was walking straight through here.
Please be seated. Good evening and welcome to the 2001 Troy University Honors Convocation. My name is Lance Tatum and I serve as the Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Tonight, we celebrate student academic achievement and we honor those students who have excelled both during the academic year and throughout their time at Troy University. When a student begins their academic career, in a sense, they embark on a journey. For many of us, when we begin a journey down an unknown path, a guide is needed. On this journey, our faculty serve as the student's guide. Faculty lead students on paths of discovery to realizations and knowledge. Not only do faculty lead in the classroom, guiding students to where they need to go intellectually, but they also lead by example, striving forward with discoveries in research and scholarship. Simply put, from our faculty, the quest for learning is imparted to their students. So, to our faculty tonight, we also celebrate your efforts and the impact you have made on students. To the family and friends joining us tonight, on campus and online, you have the opportunity to glow in the accomplishments of your student, and we are delighted you have elected to share in our pride as we celebrate the remarkable achievements of these students. And finally, to our students, in every way, you are the reason we are here tonight. You are our purpose. You are our mission. No matter how many scholarships or awards are established, no matter how well our faculty teach and lead, no matter how much support you receive from your families and friends, it is you who achieves. You are the ones awake late at night, preparing for exams and writing papers. You are the ones balancing personal, co-curricular, and the challenges of life with the steadfastness and determination to excel. To each of you, I say congratulations. I'd also at this time like to recognize for a moment our First Lady, Mrs. Janice Hawkins. Mrs. Hawkins, would you please stand and allow us to acknowledge you and the many contributions you have made and continue to make to Troy University. Thank you. At this time, I ask that you please stand for the invocation. Our invocation this evening will be delivered by Miss Abby Stubblefield.
Let us pray. Dear God, thank you for who you are and all you have done for us. You are good, holy, merciful, and sovereign. As we are gathered here tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of these students, organizations, and professors, I pray your blessing upon them. Let us never forget this school and all the ways we have learned and grown over the past several years. Thank you, Lord, for the professors and the faculty members who have constantly poured into us and impacted our lives for the better. Thank you to our families who have supported, cared, and cheered for us through the good and the bad. And thank you for the lifelong friendships and memories that have been formed that will be cherished forever. I pray for each individual in this room as they carry on into their career and lives as soon-to-be Troy alum, and may they seek a life that is glorifying and uplifting to you. May they carry strength and wisdom with a remembrance of the university that we love so much. Once again, thank you, God, for who you are and for sending your Son down to save us all. We love and praise you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. You may be seated. As I have stated earlier, tonight's Honors Convocation recognizes outstanding achievement and the quality of individuals who attend and work at Troy University. Since his arrival on campus, our Chancellor has placed two elements, excellence and quality, as the foundation for all that we do. At this time, it is my pleasure to present the Chancellor of Troy University, Dr. Jack Hawkins, Jr.
Thank you, Dr. Tatum, and thanks for another great academic year. I truly appreciate the leadership you provide, and I would echo that welcome tonight. I bring you greetings on behalf of our Board of Trustees to what we consider to be one of the great highlights of the year, a time when we recognize the very best and the brightest in our ranks. We often say, and I think Dr. Tatum said it well, we often say that the most important thing we do is serve students, and that is indeed the fact. But it takes great people to serve those students, and we're very, very proud of the faculty and the staff who are here and work hard every day to add value to the degree and to make sure that the experience is not only quality, but in a beautiful place and in a safe place. I'd like to ask our faculty, those who are representing the larger faculty, to please stand up and let us say thank you for a job well done. So if you're a member of the faculty, please stand up. Thank you so much. Obviously tonight the honorees are our students, but they require a strong supporting cast, and that would be the families. I'd like for the family members who have joined us this evening to please stand up and let us say thank you for sharing your loved ones with us. Thank you. What an interesting year we've had, and what an interesting year we have ahead of us. In fact, the phrase was coined a few days ago that we're going to have fun in 21, and indeed, I think all of us are ready for that. And but this has really been an interesting and challenging year, but it's been an exciting year, another year of progress at Troy University. I wanted to share just a very, very few nuggets with you. This was the 16th year in a row that the Princeton Review ranked Troy as among the best universities in the Southeast. We were very proud of that. The U.S. News and World Report ranked Troy among the 20 most innovative universities in the South. And in our accounting program, about which we are so proud and of which our School of Accountancy ranked number 16 nationally, and our School of Journalism came in number 6 among all schools of journalism in America. Our online bachelor's degree program in social work was ranked number 7 in the nation, and our MBA program in the College of Business was ranked number 3 for both quality and affordability. And I might add, too, in terms of our College of Business, we're proud of all of our colleges. We achieved accreditation at the very highest level, and there are only 189 universities worldwide that are accredited both in accounting and in business. And so that is a real mark of distinction for those who receive that degree. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is something that really has not been publicized. In fact, we were just notified a few days ago by the organization Partners for College Affordability and Public Trust, which is a very prestigious organization and ranked Troy among the top 5 of the nation's most responsible institutions and cost-effective in terms of quality. And we're very, very proud of that. We expect that news will be forthcoming soon. So by all indices, it was a good year. I think we have the best students we've ever enrolled at Troy. I know we have the best faculty and staff, and we're just excited to be here tonight to honor those who have worked so hard. So congratulations to the students. We're proud of you, and we're proud of the families that stand with you and behind you. I'm proud, too, tonight to introduce to you our speaker. He's a gentleman that has achieved so much in his years of service, not only to higher education, but also to this country. Dr. Larry Peavy is the president of Tallulah Falls School, and that's one of Georgia's most outstanding private prep schools. It's one of the most prestigious, in fact, in this country. I've been privileged to know this man for more than 60 years, and so I know this man. I can't tell you all the stories I know about him, but I can tell you this. There is no one who is more qualified to speak at an honors convocation than Dr. Larry Peavy. He was a patriot, had a distinguished career in the Army Reserve, and a career that spanned both the Vietnam era and Desert Storm. He spent 35 years in higher education at the University of Montevallo, and he was a vice president at Georgia College and Georgia Military College. Dr. Peavy literally has done it all. He was named Tallulah Falls president in 2007, and during that period of time, he has grown the enrollment by 350%, and that includes students from 7 different U.S. states and 20 different countries, and the average ACT is a 28. And so they are getting really good students from many, many different places, and they're achieving great things when they go to the next level. Under Dr. Peavy's leadership, Tallulah Falls School has gained national recognition for prominence. In 2016, and this is really a mark of distinction for anyone in their career, the Board of Trustees of Tallulah Falls named the Upper School Academic Complex in Dr. Peavy's honor. He no doubt has lived a life of honor and service. I think his life embodies the words that are found in the book of Matthew, where it's written, "I came to serve and not to be served." Of course, he is supported by his wonderful wife, Dinah, who had a distinguished career in education, achieved so much in her own right, including national championships in equestrian arts. They have 2 children, 4 grandchildren. It's my honor to welcome and introduce to you a patriot, a leader, a friend of Troy University, and my friend of many decades, Dr. Larry Peavy.
We've agreed not to tell any stories on each other. I want to thank you for giving me the privilege of being here to address your honors convocation tonight. You know, as Jack Hawkins said, we've known each other for a long time. He was even in our wedding. I've had great respect for him as he started his career here, because I've watched Troy University, actually Troy State University, I guess, at that time, and develop into one of the premier universities and one of the state-of-the-art universities in our country. I had the privilege of going around your campus today and touring many of the buildings, and I was just so impressed. You do have the prettiest campus in the state of Alabama, there's no doubt in my mind. Also, I've met an awful lot of your faculty and staff, and there was one common thread throughout, and that was their love for Troy and their respect for each other. And I'm going to just tell you, that means an awful lot in education today. And Jack, I've known you for a long time, and I think your leadership here for 30 years has footprints all over this place. It's really nice. And I had the privilege of ending a tour today at your museum. And Ms. Hawkins gave me and my wife a wonderful tour, and I was so impressed. If you haven't been there, please plan a trip, because it is really worth a visit. It is a work of art. Well, as you've heard, I've been in education a long time. I don't know how you've known me for over 60 years. Well, I'm only 50 years old, but I have been in a long time, and I guess this white hair kind of conveys that message pretty clearly. But I started adding up how many honors programs I've attended, and this is number 75. Now, I've been at Tallulah Falls School for 15 years, and we have 2 every year, so that took care of 30 of them. The rest of them were at educational institutions. So I feel like this gives me a little insight about what you're really thinking tonight, you students, with few exceptions, a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, but also a realization that this great experience was certainly not easy to achieve. You can be very proud of this accomplishment, but you got to look back at who helped you along the way. Many of you have families here, friends, and particularly faculty at Troy University. The faculty went to great lengths, in fact, to provide excellent instruction so you could be successful and achieve your goals. And I want to especially congratulate the faculty that are being recognized because these awards did not come easy. Your performance in the classroom showed excellence in everything that you did. And frankly, the perception of excellence by students and advisors is one of the most meaningful things you can have as a career person. And frankly, you're going to be pretty much what I'll be talking about tonight, is your excellence. Well, I'm going to respect the real reason you're here, and obviously I know that it's not to listen to a speaker for very long, so I will keep my remarks very short and to the point. But let me begin by asking you a question. How many of you have ever had a bad day? Raise your hand. I certainly have. Well, you know, a lot of people like to give advice to you, and a lot of famous people particularly. And I want to share one quick solution to having a bad day by a famous person. His name was Mark Twain. Anybody heard of him? Well, Mark Twain once said, "If you eat a live frog first thing in the morning, then nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day." Well, that may be a good solution for Mark Twain, but I don't think most of us want to follow his advice, which is really my first word of advice to you, is that there are a lot of good lessons to be learned by people, but you have to be very selective, because just because someone's a famous person or has advice for you doesn't mean it's good advice. So while I'm going to be trying to share a few quick things with you, you just have to take everything as it's presented and in your own mind decide whether it's for you or not. Doesn't matter about the credentials of the people, but I tell you one thing, I will talk about three quick things, and I wish someone had shared these three things with me 50 years ago. Dr. Hawkins, I think I'd have been a much better person, and I would have certainly accomplished my goals much faster. And I'm going to share these three quick things with you, and hopefully most of you are using them. I know the faculty are, but most of the students, if you will put these things into place, I will guarantee you you're going to be successful. First one, always do what's right. You know, we've been hearing this since we were children, haven't we? Just do what's right. When I meet with all of my students at the beginning of every year, I tell them I have one goal in my mind, and it's your only rule and regulation at Tallulah Fall School. And you've got to do what's right. I have never yet had a student tell me they don't know what right means. Everyone does. They just don't always do it. But that's a very important, basic thing that you have to do. And it's not easy. It's much easier, though, when you're making a decision about anything to consider what's best for all concerned, most importantly, how your decision is going to affect you and your family. You got to remember, there's one thing that follows you all of your life and even goes places that you never imagined, and that's your reputation. Once you lose a good reputation, life becomes extremely difficult. If you always do what you think's right, though, your reputation will hold its value and even be enhanced. And those people that get to know you well, and in many cases some that have never even had a chance to meet you, will hold you in high esteem because they know you're a person of integrity, a person they can respect, and a person they trust. Those things they teach here at Troy University. So remember, number one, always do the right thing. What's in your heart will lead you toward the right path. The second thing that made a positive difference in my life is helping other people by being a steward leader. It's so important to think about others. But you know, I was not always doing that. As a young administrator, I thought about making money. I thought about growing myself in terms of my profession, my happiness, and mainly my success. I did not consider a lot of other people. I was focused on the wrong thing. And then a strange phenomenon happened. I noticed over the years that most of the people that I considered successful people were people that reached out to help other people. And a strange thing happens when you do that. You go out of your way to help other people, and you get a tremendous feeling of satisfaction. These teachers have it every day. Most of us are doing it in some way. When you see them succeed, you feel their happiness, and it automatically makes you a higher achiever in your own mind. You're happy with yourself. It makes you feel like a good person, and frankly, without even thinking about how you're enhancing your own reputation, it automatically elevates you. In fact, I met a person today at a little meeting this morning, and his name is Demarcus Ware. And as I've talked with him and listened to him and learned about what he was doing, it just came to mind, this is a servant leader. And he's a perfect example of what I'm talking about, guys. So as you go through life, do like Demarcus and use this great education you're receiving at Troy University to reach out and help others. It's going to make you feel good, and it's going to enhance your reputation, and probably will enhance Troy's reputation. Now, there's one more thing I want to share with you, maybe the most important of the three, and that is learning to be a leader. Sometimes people work just as hard being a follower without ever achieving their goals, and they wonder why. If you put that same effort toward accomplishing your vision and your goals by exercising leadership in everything you do, then life becomes much more pleasant, and that reputation you're trying to build is enhanced significantly. As an Army officer, I found that soldiers took for granted that the person in charge would use leadership skills every day to help make their mission successful and keep them safe. Those under your command not only expected it, they demanded it. I imagine Chancellor Hawkins experienced that same thing as a Marine officer. Frankly, I've always thought Jack was a natural-born leader, and there are very few of those, and I still think that. But his Marines in Vietnam did not know that until he acted like one. Then they developed that great respect once they learned about his leadership and he cared for them. And they grew confident of everything he did and got them through a very difficult situation. He used those same great leadership skills in everything he did after that war. And he uses it every day here at Troy University. He's a natural leader, he steps out, and he takes control, and I'm very proud of him. I believe that occurs in all disciplines here: business, education, arts and sciences, the fine arts, and health and human services. It's up to you, students, to act like the leader you were born to be. So, what is a leader? Now, that's kind of debatable with different people. I have a definition I'll share with you. I think a leader is someone that has vision, but a lot of people can have vision. Only if you accomplish that vision does it really matter. There's one thing to remember: you can't accomplish your vision by yourself. It takes other people to help you, and you can't do it alone. I had a wonderful tour, as I said today, of the campus, and I saw many examples of people that had vision. In fact, some are on this stage, but they've had great vision for this university. You truly have to use that vision to your advantage and bring other people in to help you accomplish it. You know, this state-of-the-art facility you have has grown beautifully because of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, the Chancellor, the administration, and many others that believe in it. Everyone sitting on this stage has a vested interest in the success of this university, and they work together to accomplish all the great things that are going on. And planning for the future at Troy is a hallmark of strong leadership, guys. You enjoy the results of strong leadership at Troy with everything you're exposed to, students, everything here. These things are not accomplished by one person, as I said. They're accomplished by people that believe in the Troy mission. Being an effective leader means you also have to be a good communicator. You have to convince people to believe in your vision. And you have to convince people that it's worth them putting forth effort to help you achieve that vision. And when you accomplish the vision, the final and most important thing about being a leader is that you have to give 100% credit to those people that helped you. Full credit. Now, think about that. Does that really matter? You bet it does. You think if everybody took full credit and didn't give it to those that really worked for it, would help you with your next vision? I don't think so. I think you have got to recognize those that have made it happen. But you've got to give them full credit. Now, by recognizing others, you accomplish your goals, you feel great pride, your vision turns into reality, and these people become part of your team. The end result of everything I've talked about tonight is that your main objective should always be accomplishing the vision, not taking the credit. People will recognize who the true leader is, so you don't have to worry about not being recognized. People know. They will recognize who had the vision. They will recognize who never asked for credit but gave it instead. And people will know you have done what is right. They will know you have helped others, and they will know you're a leader that cares. If you'll focus on these three simple things, you'll be a highly respected leader, you will assist others along the way, and you will have done the right thing. You will develop into the type of leader that will accomplish great things. But most importantly, your leadership will influence and inspire future generations. As Sheryl Sandberg, COO of Facebook, said, leadership is about making others better because of your presence and making sure your impact lasts in your absence. And that's pretty powerful. Listen to this. Leadership is about making others better because of your presence and making sure your impact lasts in your absence. That's a great leader. Well, I hope these three suggestions will help you move forward as you pursue your career, students. I thank you so much for letting me come and play a minor role in your celebration. Congratulations on your honors. I wish each of you great happiness, good health, and success, and I hope that you receive all of your dreams on a very timely basis and have a very full life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Peevy, for sharing your thoughts, your insights, inspiration with us tonight, and thank you for being a friend of Troy University. The recognition of individual awards will begin with the College of Arts and Sciences. Presenting awards in the College of Arts and Sciences is Dr. Stephen Taylor. Dr. Taylor.
Good evening. My name is Stephen Taylor, and I serve as the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. It's my pleasure to introduce and recognize student majors within my college who are being honored here tonight. First, I want to start with the students who have been initiated into honor societies this past year, starting with Alpha Epsilon Delta for excellence in pre-medical scholarships and to stimulate an appreciation of the importance of pre-medical education. Next, Beta, Beta, Beta for biological science majors and superior academic records promoting biological research. Next, Phi Alpha Theta, whose members are selected on the basis of excellence in the study of writing of history. Pi Alpha Mu for students demonstrating outstanding scholarship and service in social sciences. Pi Mu Epsilon for excellence in mathematics and for the promotion of scholarly activities in mathematics. Pi Sigma Alpha to stimulate scholarship and intelligent interest in political science. And finally, Alpha Phi Sigma, recognizing academic excellence, undergraduate and graduate students in criminal justice. Congratulations to all these new inductees. And now I'd like to recognize our college's individual award recipients, starting with the mission of Alpha Epsilon Delta Honor Society, which is to encourage and recognize excellence in pre-medical scholarship, to stimulate an appreciation of the importance of a pre-medical education, to promote communication between medical and pre-medical students and educators, to provide a forum for students with common interests, and to use resources to benefit health organizations, charities, and the community. Each year, one AED member is selected that represents those qualities, and the 2021 recipient for the Alpha Epsilon Delta Award is Alicia Azalecki. Next, the Scholars Award is the highest honor presented to a student in the Department of Biological and Environmental Sciences. This award represents excellence in research, in academics, and in service. Each year, one student is selected that best represents excellence in these areas. The 2021 recipient of the Department of Biological and Environmental Sciences Scholars Award is Madeline Jones. Beta 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 is a National Honor Society for biological science majors who have superior academic records. The society seeks to stimulate scholarship, disseminate scientific knowledge, and promote biological research. The Beta 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 Leadership and Scholarship Award is presented annually to the Beta 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 member who demonstrates outstanding leadership skills and academic excellence. The 2021 recipient of the Beta 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 Leadership and Scholarship Award is Jacob Burke. The Nathan Alexander Memorial Phi Alpha Theta Scholastic Award recognizes the graduating history major with the highest cumulative GPA. The award is named in honor of the late Professor William Nathan Alexander, whose enthusiasm for historical scholarship, dedication to his students, colleagues, and Troy University inspired all of us who knew him. The Nathan Alexander Memorial Phi Alpha Theta Scholastic Award is awarded to Daniel McCrae. The G. Ray Mathis Memorial Award is given to the junior history major with the greatest promise for creative research and writing in history. The selection of the recipient is based upon a student's established record of academic achievement. This year's recipient of the G. Ray Mathis Memorial Award is Alyssa Allen. The Leonard Y. Trapp Memorial Award is given to a senior history education student for academic achievement and exceptional potential as a future teacher in the field of history. This award was created in memory of Dr. Trapp, who joined the faculty of Troy State Teachers College in 1948 and participated in the preparation of innumerable teachers during his tenure. This year's recipient of the Leonard Y. Trapp Memorial Scholarship is Alfonso Johnson. The Norma Taylor Mitchell American History Award is given to the most outstanding student in a fall semester U.S. History Survey course. This year's recipient of the Norma Taylor Mitchell American History Award is Rachel Bethea. The Phi Mu Epsilon Excellence in Leadership Award is given annually in recognition of the student in Pi Mu Epsilon who has most demonstrated excellence in the leadership to Pi Mu Epsilon and its goals at Troy University. The recipient is chosen by a member of faculty, group of faculty members from among those current members of Pi Mu Alpha. The 2021 recipient is Carolyn Howell. The James F. O'Neill Mathematics Education Award is given in honor of Mr. James O'Neill, who was a member of the mathematics department for 33 years and was chair for 16 years. The recipient of the James O'Neill Mathematics Award is chosen by the faculty of the Department of Mathematics and Statistics for mathematics education students having the highest grade point averages in both math and mathematics education courses. The recipient of the 2020-21 award is Kyle Edwards. The Virgil L. Collins Mathematics Award is given in honor of Mr. Virgil L. Collins, who served as chairman of the mathematics department at Troy University for 26 years. The recipient of this award is chosen by the faculty of the Department of Mathematics and Statistics from among those senior mathematics majors having the highest grade point average in mathematics. It is in recognition of outstanding achievement in the field of mathematics. The recipient of the Virgil L. Collins Mathematics Award for 2021 is Yu-Ting Ping. The Dennis Lee Bowden Award is given to a senior computer science student who has earned the highest cumulative GPA. This year's recipient is Morgan Pritchett. The Dr. Sam Shelton Undergraduate Political Science Award is given annually to the student who best exemplifies the study of political science through high performance in academics and through his or her leadership contributions to the political science department, the university, and the community. The award is in honor of Dr. Sam Shelton, political science faculty member who exemplified excellence in teaching through both his knowledge and ability to connect with the students. The 2021 recipient is Karina Isabel Ballerino. The Alpha Phi Sigma Distinguished Honor Graduate Prize was established by the late Dr. Charles L. Jones and is awarded annually to an outstanding criminal justice student on the basis of grade point average, participation in criminal justice program activities, university life, and volunteer work. This year's recipient is Emily Johnson. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Judson Edwards. I am Dean of the Sorelle College of Business, and it is my honor to be with you here tonight. As a 1996 graduate of the Sorelle College and Troy University, it makes me extremely proud to present our honor societies that we have within the Sorelle College, and I'd like to first begin with Beta Gamma Sigma, which was founded in 1913 as the International Business Honor Society, exclusively serving business programs accredited by the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business, otherwise known as AACSB. And this is an honor society that is only found at 5% of business schools in the world, representing the top programs in business. I'd also like to present Eta Sigma Delta, which is the International Hospitality Honor Society that recognizes academic excellence of students pursuing degrees in hospitality management or related fields. Eta Sigma Delta focuses on 5 points of honor: excellence, leadership, creativity, service, and ethics. At this time, I'd like to now present the Outstanding Hospitality, Sport, and Tourism Student Award. And coming to present that is Dr. Heather Lewis. The Outstanding HSTM Student Award is given to a senior standing student in the School of Hospitality, Sport, and Tourism Management who has demonstrated strong leadership characteristics both inside and outside the classroom and proven themselves an excellent scholar. The 2021 recipient of the Outstanding HSTM Student Award is presented to Laura Little.
Good evening. I'm Larry Blocker, and I'm Dean of the College of Communication and Fine Arts. It is my pleasure to acknowledge students in our college who are receiving special recognition tonight. We will begin this evening with newly inducted members in the honor societies of our college. These organizations represent academic excellence in a variety of areas, including Sigma Tau Delta in English, Lambda Pi Eta in communication, and Tau Delta Theta in dance. Congratulations to all new members of these honor societies. Tonight's individual student college award presentations begin with the Sigma Tau Delta International English Honor Society Award presented by Dr. Teresa Johnston, the recipient of the Pi Lambda Chapter Award for Academic Excellence and Exemplary Leadership is Ivy Catherine Helms. The Bernard E. Williams Award, presented by Dr. Priya Menon, is given annually to the student who, in the estimation of the English department faculty, is the outstanding graduating English major. This year's recipient is Robert Levi Carpenter. The Modern Language Award, presented by Dr. Johanna Albrich, is given each year to a student who has excelled in one or more of the languages taught at Troy University. This year's recipient is Jason Mills. Dr. Carla Gallahan will present the next 3 awards on behalf of the School of Music. The John M. Long School of Music Outstanding Music Graduate Award is given annually to a graduating music major who demonstrates outstanding scholarship, musicianship, and service. The student is selected by a vote of all full-time faculty in the School of Music. This year's recipient is Jesselyn Joy Dudinsky. The John M. Long Achievement Award is given annually to a music major in the band with the highest GPA who also demonstrates character and leadership and is selected by a vote of full-time faculty in the band area. This year's recipient is Davis Whitfield. The William R. Dennison Choral Excellence Award is presented annually to the music major in the choir with the highest GPA, who also demonstrates character and leadership, and is selected by vote of full-time faculty teaching in the choral area. This year's recipient is Grace Ivy Smith. The Outstanding Senior in Journalism and Communication Award, presented by Dr. Robin Taylor, is given annually to the student who best exemplifies leadership and academic qualities and is selected by the faculty of the Hall School of Journalism and Communication. This year's recipient is Brady Talbert. Professor Greg Skaggs will present the next 3 awards on behalf of the Department of Art and Design. The Art and Design Outstanding Scholarship and Achievement in Fine Arts Award is presented each year to a BFA Studio Arts major with the highest GPA, who also demonstrates character and leadership, and is selected by a vote of full-time art and design faculty. This year's recipient is Dior Brown. The Center for Design, Technology, and Industry Award of Excellence is presented annually to a graphic design major with the highest GPA, who also demonstrates character and leadership and is selected by vote of full-time art and design faculty. This year's recipient is Travis Carlson. The Robert T. Johnston Award for Excellence in Photography is presented annually to a BFA studio photography major with the highest GPA, who also demonstrates character and leadership and is selected by a vote of full-time art and design faculty. This year's recipient is Paul Wolf. Professor Quentin Cockrell will present the next 2 awards on behalf of the Department of Theater and Dance. The David Dye Award for Excellence in Theater, Artistry, and Academics is given each year to a theater graduate who exemplifies excellence in study, artistry, humanity, and outreach, as well as significant involvement with leadership within the department. This year's recipient is Cameron Williams. The award for excellence in dance, artistry, and scholarship is given annually to a student graduating with the Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance who exemplifies exceptional talent and ability in dance, performance, and artistry, excellence in academic study, character, humanity, and leadership. This year's recipient is Hannah Eccles.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Carey Palmer, and I serve as the Dean of the College of Education. And as a 1995 graduate of that College of Education, it's my pleasure to present these awards tonight. First, I would like to recognize this year's newly inducted Honor Society members. Kappa Delta Pi, the oldest honor society at Troy University, is an international honor society which recognizes outstanding contributions to education. Saikai exists to advance the science of psychology and to encourage, stimulate, and maintain the scholarship of members in psychology. Congratulations to the new members of Kappa Delta Pi and Saikai. The W.P. Lewis Award for Outstanding Student in Education is being presented tonight by Ms. Kathy Lott. Established in 1974, the Lewis Award is presented annually to a member of Kappa Delta Pi who exhibits outstanding academic achievement, leadership, and service. Dr. Lewis served many years as a professor in the College of Education and the chair of the Education Department, director of the Graduate School. This award honors Dr. Lewis each year for his exceptional contributions to Troy. The recipient of the 2021 W.P. Lewis Award is Elizabeth Whitman. The R.H. Irvin Award for Outstanding Student in Education was established in 1975 and is presented annually to an outstanding education major. Dr. Irvin held several key positions at Troy, including chair of the Education and Psychology Departments, director of Graduate Studies, registrar, and director of placements before his retirement in the late 1960s. Each year, this award acknowledges his contributions and dedication to Troy. The recipient of the 2021 R.H. Irvin Award is Madison Griffin, and Madison is unable to join us tonight. The Chelsea Ray Huggins Memorial Saikai Award for Outstanding Scholarship in Psychology is named for Chelsea Ray Huggins, who was a Troy University psychology major and member of the Troy Saikai chapter. With this award, we commemorate Chelsea's impact on the Troy community and her excellence in scholarship. Each spring, the award is given to a junior or senior psychology major who has demonstrated academic excellence and high levels of scholarly engagement. The 2021 recipient of the Chelsea Ray Huggins Memorial Saikai Award is Taylor Hunter, and Taylor also was unable to join us this evening. Thank you.
A pleasant evening to you. My name is Denise Green, and it is my privilege to serve as the Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. First, I want to recognize this year's new inductees into the honor societies of our area, Phi Epsilon Kappa, for those outstanding students pursuing careers in health, physical education, recreation, sports management, or safety. Iota Theta Alpha, an honorary fraternity for those majoring in athletic training education who have attained a high level of scholarship. Sigma Theta Tau recognizes superior achievements in nursing and the commitment to the ideals of the nursing profession. And Phi Alpha, recognizing outstanding achievements in the social work academics and the ideals of the social work profession. Congratulations to all new Honor Society initiates in the College of Health and Human Services. At this time, I would like to begin to recognize our college's award recipients. Outstanding Student Award in Exercise Science. The Outstanding Student Award in Exercise Science is being presented tonight by Dr. Michael Green. The Outstanding Student in Exercise Science Award was voted on by the faculty in the Department of Kinesiology and Health Promotions and exemplifies leadership excellence and superior professional promise. This award is given to a student whose academic merit, dedication, and efforts toward the field are exemplary. This year's award is Ray Ann Dobler. Outstanding Student in Health and Physical Education is being presented tonight by Dr. Candace Howard Smith. The Outstanding Student in Health and Physical Education Award is voted on by the Health and PE faculty within the Department of Kinesiology and Health Promotions and exemplifies leadership, excellence, and superior performance and promise. This award is given to a student whose academic merit, worth, dedication, and efforts toward the field are exemplary. This year's recipient is Andrew Brett Goodson. Outstanding Human Service Award. The Outstanding Human Service Award is presented by Dr. Onik Lewis to the human service major who not only exhibits the competencies of the National Organization for Human Services in practicum, but also has demonstrated high scholastic excellence and exceeded program standards. This year's recipient is Sarah Mason. The Ray S. Baggett Athletic Training Memorial Scholarship is being presented tonight by Dr. Brandon Sluter. Dr. Ray Baggett graduated from Troy University in 1956 and worked his way up the athletic training ladder to become known and well-respected athletic trainers in the region. He returned to his alma mater in 1996 and finished out his career on this campus. The Ray S. Baggett Memorial Scholarship is given annually to the first-year athletic training student in memory of Dr. Baggett's hard work and dedication to the field of athletic training. This year's recipient is Tim Sullivan. The James A. Whiteside Eminent Scholar Award. The Dr. James A. Whiteside Eminent Scholar Award is being presented by Dr. Brandon Sluter. The James A. Whiteside Eminent Scholar Award is given annually to the athletic training student that goes above and beyond in both their classroom and clinical education. Serving as a team physician for many years in prestigious schools, including Troy University, Dr. Whiteside always took time to educate whomever was interested, no matter what he was doing. In honor of the Whiteside education to the athletic training, this year's recipient of the James A. Whiteside Eminent Scholarship Award is Jacob Washburn. Sigma Theta Tau Iota Theta Tau Chapter Outstanding Nursing Student Award. Sigma Theta Tau Iota Theta Chapter Outstanding Nursing Student Award is being presented by Dr. Brittany Armstrong. This award recognizes an outstanding student in Sigma Theta Tau Nursing Honor Society. This year's recipient is Holly Keese. The Green Humanitarian Social Work Award. The Green Humanitarian Social Work Award is being presented by Dr. Onik Lewis. Not only does this award recognize the founding of the School of Social Work here at Troy University and the founding chair, it also recognizes the outstanding Bachelor's in Social Work student from the 2020 to 2021 academic year. This year's recipient is Suzanne Hudspeth.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Melissa Bailey. I'm an assistant professor within the Department of Political Science. It's my pleasure to introduce the graduate school this evening and to recognize the graduate students who are being honored tonight. I begin with the first presentation, the Best Graduate Research Award. Students winning the Best Graduate Research Award have demonstrated their ability to ask good questions, seek solutions, and quantify those solutions through solid research. Without good inquiry, knowledge cannot be advanced. This award demonstrates the individual's ability to not only increase his or her own knowledge, but works to expand the knowledge in the academy. It is my honor and privilege to present the 2020-2021 Best Graduate Research Scholar Award to Chan Han Lin for his work titled Keeping Democracy, Policies that are Indicative of a Successful Democracy from 1990 to 2012. Unfortunately, Chan Han Lin couldn't be here tonight, so I'll accept this award on his behalf. Also tonight, I will present the most outstanding graduate political science student of the year from the Master of Public Administration program. The Political Science Department created an award to recognize one student from the Master of Public Administration program who exemplifies the highest academic and leadership standards expected of students in an advanced degree program at Troy. The Master of Public Administration degree prepares students to excel in careers as administrators in public service, whether that's in public, contracting, or nonprofit sectors. It is truly my honor and my privilege to present the 2020-2021 Most Outstanding Graduate Political Science Student of the Year Award from the Masters of Public Administration program to Sean Wong.
Good evening. I'm Jonathan Seelan, the Associate Dean of First Year Studies in the John W. Schmidt Center for Student Success. We now begin to recognize students who have achieved across many disciplinary fields. We will begin by recognizing students who have been selected into honor societies this past year. As I recognize these program and honor societies, please note the recipients in the program. Order of Omega recognizes a high standard of leadership in inner Greek activities. Alpha Lambda Delta recognizes our students who have had superior scholarship their first year and to assist them in developing meaningful goals. Omicron Delta Kappa recognizes juniors and seniors or exemplary character and superior scholarship and leadership. Mortarboard recognizes seniors for distinguished achievement in scholarship, leadership, and service. Phi Kappa Phi recognizes the top 10% of seniors and top juniors in scholarship and those graduate students with a 4.0. Congratulations to the new members of all these groups. At this time, I would like to begin the recognition of our college's awards recipients. The Academic Excellence Award for Sororities is being presented by Ms. Barbara Patterson to the sorority who has earned the highest overall grade point average for spring 2020 and fall 2021. This year's recipient is Alpha Gamma Delta. The Academic Excellence Award for Fraternities is being presented by Dr. Dendy Mosley to the fraternity who has earned the highest overall grade point average for spring 2020 and fall 2021. This year's recipient is Farmhouse Fraternity. The Outstanding Freshman Award is given annually by the Troy chapter of National Alpha Lambda Delta to a current freshman student who demonstrates a devotion to academic excellence and co-curricular involvement. Tonight's recipient is Miss Matilda Jackson. The Sorelle Award is presented by Mrs. Rebecca Whetstone and given annually to a graduating female student athlete who is completing her career at Troy University with the highest GPA in her class. This year's recipient is a four-year member of the women's soccer program, Miss Karina Valerino. The Clements Award is also given by Mrs. Rebecca Whetstone and is given annually to a graduating male student athlete who is completing his career at Troy University with the highest GPA in his class. This year's recipient is a four-year member of the men's golf program and is graduating with a 4.0 GPA, Mr. Elijah Sharon. The Nolan C. Hatcher Outstanding International Student Award is given annually to the international undergraduate student who graduates during the past academic year, earning the highest GPA average. This year's recipient is Mavis Awuku, a December 2020 nursing graduate with a 4.0 GPA. Ms. Awuku is currently working at Duke University Hospital as an RN in the CT ICU and could not be present tonight. The Phi Kappa Phi Outstanding Junior Award is presented by Dr. Kelly Burwager for the Honor Society Phi Kappa Phi. This award recognizes the junior who has earned the highest cumulative grade point average. This year's recipient is Casey Haynes. Dr. Kelly Burwager is now presenting the Outstanding Senior Award for the Honor Society Phi Kappa Phi. This award recognizes the senior who has earned the highest cumulative grade point average. This year's recipient is Rayanne Dobler. The Teresa Penn Rogers Excellence in Student Advising Award is designated to recognize one Troy University faculty or staff member annually for their dedication to student success through effective student advising. The award is named for Mrs. Teresa Penn Rogers, who faithfully served Troy University and our students for over 30 years in key student success roles, including those of advisor, and consistently advocated for the needs of students. Tonight's recipient is Mrs. Kayla Dozier, Academic Advisor in Student Athlete Academic Services in Troy Athletics. We surprised her. I would like to now call forward Dr. Dan Puckett, representing the Faculty Senate, to present the Dr. Robert Kruckerberg Faculty Excellence Award.
Thank you, Dr. Seelan. I'm Dan Puckett. I'm the president of the Troy University Faculty Senate, and it's my honor to present the Dr. Robert Kruckerberg Faculty Excellence Award. Just a note before, this past December, we lost Dr. Kruckerberg, and this January, the Faculty Senate voted to rename the Faculty Senate Excellence Award the Dr. Robert Kruckerberg Faculty Excellence Award. Kruk, if you knew him, was the most popular teacher in the history department. He was a valuable member of the faculty and the Faculty Senate, and a brilliant scholar who was taken from us way too soon. The award, the Robert Kruckerberg Award, goes to non-tenure track faculty, those who are so important to the university. It recognizes excellence in faculty achievement in all three standards of our profession: research, teaching, and service. And it is my honor to present this award to Dr. Catherine Tucker of the History Department.
It is my honor to now present the Ingalls Award. The Ingalls Award is given annually to the Troy University teacher who has been identified by students to be diligent, effective, and cheerful in conducting his or her classes during the current academic year. A committee of students, elected by their peers, recommends to the Chancellor the teacher who best fits this criteria. The Ingalls symbolizes the primary mission of the university, teaching. Great teachers are known as much for the questions they ask as for the answers they provide. Our most enduring example of this method of teaching is Socrates. It is for this reason we present a statue of Socrates to the recipient of the Ingalls Award for Excellence in Classroom Teaching. In addition to the statue of Socrates, the recipient of the award also receives a plaque and a cash award of $1,000. This year's recipient is a member of our College of Communications and Fine Arts and serves as a lecturer in the Department of Theater and Dance. Please join me in recognizing this year's Ingalls Award winner, Ms. Dominique Palmer. At this time, I would ask Ms. Palmer to please come forward to receive her award. At this time, Dr. Hawkins will present this year's Algernon Sydney Sullivan Award.
In 1981, Troy University was approved by the Algernon Sydney Sullivan Foundation to grant awards that celebrate nobility of character by identifying individuals who perpetuate the influence of Algernon Sydney Sullivan and Mary Mildred Sullivan through outstanding spiritual qualities applied to daily living. A selection committee of faculty members, one administrator, and 2 students elected by the Student Government Association select the award recipients. Awards are given to 1 female student, 1 male student, and 1 non-student. Each recipient receives a university citation and a medallion and citation from the Algernon Sydney Sullivan Foundation. We think it's appropriate to give the Sullivan Awards at Troy University because it reflects our focus on leadership and the importance of integrity of leadership. These values, I think, are more important in this society today than ever before. The female student receiving the Sullivan Award is a native of Huntsville and a member of our Student Government Association. She has made the provost list for academic achievement every semester since enrolling at Troy. Her latest service project is an initiative to help impoverished students in Jamaica receive their education. Our female Sullivan Award winner is O'Shea Beckford. The male student recipient of the Sullivan Award is a native of Troy, Alabama, and he majors in theater. He has performed in several productions including Mamma Mia, one of the best we've ever produced at Troy University. He's a volunteer at the Troy Animal Rescue Project and a member of Vine Church. It's my pleasure to recognize our male winner, Mr. Martavius Ginyard. The non-student winner has served as an instructor in our English department as second language, our ESL, and ESL English as a second language since 2014. She truly is loved by our international students. She's an active volunteer with organizations such as Save a Life, the Salvation Army, and the Montgomery Area Food Bank. It's a pleasure for me to recognize the non-student winner, Miss Annie Percy.
Congratulations to all of our honorees, their families, and thank you for joining us tonight on this very special evening. Please, let's give all of our honorees another round of applause. We will close tonight's honors convocation with the singing of the alma mater, led by Dr. Thaddeus Bourne, followed by our recessional. At the end of the alma mater, please remain in place to allow the stage party to recess. At this time, please stand for the singing of the alma mater. You may find the words in your program on page 17.
The mighty walls of Troy, we meet our lifelong friends, to grow in knowledge, truth, and strength. Our journey never ends, with the promise of the future and the guidance of the past. We pledge a solemn vow to thee, loyal everlast. So raise a mighty Trojan sword, a beacon to the world. Throughout the ages brightly shines the guiding light of Troy.
This concludes tonight's live stream.